Hi. Did you call about the Funko Pops? You did? Okay. Oh my god. We got them right here. Yes. Yes, we do have both the Sonic ones and the Mortal Kombat. And because you're such a loyal customer here at the store, I got you a little gift as well. Not a problem. Not a problem. It is. It is raining outside, yeah. Well, I'm glad you came all this way. Do you want to see what's inside? Well, I guess we'll start with the Mortal Kombat ones. These I did not know actually released. Yes, I got an email notification when you told me these are the ones you wanted, and I had to buy some for myself. I didn't even know they came out. So, I do have, as you requested, because I know that you are a meticulous collector, like myself. You wanted the vaulted vinyl protective cases. Okay. Well, let's start. The first new Mortal Kombat Pop is number 1072, Scorpion. And these are from Mortal Kombat 11, which is interesting because Mortal Kombat 11 came out 4 years ago, I think. Mortal Kombat 1's been out a year and a half. But nevertheless, this is the one that you wanted. Yes, he has the weapon of choice. So let's put him in protective case. There he is, all nice and snug. Move this over here for now. The next one is number 1073, Sub-Zero. Ice Sub-Zero. Throw him there. Oh, I thought you knew how much these were before I bought them. I didn't know that you didn't know what they cost. I figured when you emailed me, you knew. You're the one that told me about them. Well, you may have some store credit. We can look that up. You're not sure if you do or not. Well, we'll be able to figure it out. But these pops are $24.99 plus tax. You thought they'd be less? How much less did you think? You're not playing a joke on me, are you? You thought they'd be $10? No, I don't. Well, do you have anything to trade in? You might have some games. Okay, well, let's take a look at what you ordered. We'll come to a price. We'll see if you have any store credit. Okay. And then we'll take a look at your games. Sounds good. Okay. Yes, this came directly from Funko themselves. I ordered straight from them. Yep. Okay. Number 1074, Katana. Now the interesting thing about her is I don't like the color of her fans. I don't think they make much sense. In the game, at least throughout the game, I believe, her fans have been purple. There's been, unless the red is blood. That would make sense. That's got to be what that is. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that to begin with. I thought they just redesigned her for some reason. Yeah. Okay. There's Katana, all safe and sound. And the last one. This one is a Funko exclusive. I think straight from them. Now normally I would charge more for this, but because you're a very good customer, even though you thought these were only $10, I'll charge you the same, $24.99. And this, yes, a Funko.com exclusive. This is number 1075, Kung Lao. To me, this almost looks like in Mortal Kombat 9, when some of the characters were dead and became revenants. To me, this almost looks like a revenant Kung Lao. But there he is. Yeah, you can take a look. Okay. So as you see, right now we're up to $100. We'll throw him right here. Now on to the Sonic ones. Yeah, sometimes I do like playing with the materials in the boxes as well. They give a nice, comforting sound. And as crazy as this sounds, sometimes it just takes me away and I lose where I am in the world for a few minutes. Yeah. So first up we have number 1055, Treasure Hunter Knuckles. Treasure Hunter Knuckles. this in the back for right now. We'll move this box out of the way and place them where they need to go. Now this one is an interesting one. I haven't seen one of these before. But apparently Funko has come out with a sort of foil packaging. And this is now called Pop Plus. It's number 1056 and it's Omega. So, don't know if you can see the foil type of, but on the back here, yeah, you can see the foil. You might be able to see the light. And the same on the back, there's foil packaging on the sides. This one was $34.99, but again, since you're a great customer, we're gonna keep it to $25. Okay. I go back to the regular Pop, number 1057, Rogue. And now the last Sonic Pop. This one, there's nothing I can do about the price. It is a super pop, which means it's a big pop. And this one is $49.99. I've given you a discount on some of the other ones, the Kung Lao, Funko.com exclusive, and the foil Pop Plus Omega. But this one, I can't take a loss on. Number 1058. Big. It's a super Pop Games Pop. I do not have a box big enough for big. I apologize in advance for that. Let's move him over here. Now, for your free gift for being a loyal customer, we have a Sonic the Hedgehog plushie from Funko as well. And this character, I don't actually know what he's called. Does not tell me on here. No idea me, he almost looks like a chow, or like a cow. I don't know how you pronounce it. Last time I played a Sonic the Hedgehog game was on the Sega Dreamcast. So hopefully he is a good addition to your Sega and Sonic collection. Okay. So we have 7 regular pops at $24.99 each. We have the Super Pop at $49.99. The total with tax without tax, you're at $224.92. With tax at 12%. $224.92, $26.99, $224.92. Okay. $251.91. Okay. You'd like to see if you have any store credit. Let me take a look. Bear with me 1 second. We have updated our computer systems. Let's see here. First name is still Alex. You haven't changed it, have you? Johnson. And your address one more time, Alex. Okay, you have $38.91 in store credit. Would you like to apply that here? You still don't have enough money to cover this cost. I have to ask, what made you think that these were $10? Your friend had told you? Is your friend a reliable source usually? Well, you didn't know something was up. You say he's a jokester. You believed him because he had a serious looking face. Well, how much do you have, Alex? $100. So, you're hoping for $138. Well, $38.91 comes off the total, so if we take $38.91 off, you're left with $213 that you owe, and you have $100. So, a couple of options here. You can put back $100 worth of, $113 worth of merchandise, which basically is right around, I'd say, 3 or 4 pops. Or you can trade in some of the items you said you brought with you and see how much that covers. What systems or what games did you bring? No, we don't take Tiger Electronics anymore. There's really not a market for them. Okay. Ooh. You have some Game Boy titles. Any good ones? You're not sure. Your friend gave them to you. Different friend or the jokester friend? Different friend. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd be happy to take a look at them now. I haven't checked because we updated our systems. I know you buy a lot of items from here, but have you ever traded items in before? No. Okay. So here's how this works. If you go to like a price charting website, let's say you went to price charting, they'll give you a value for what it sells for, like on eBay or private sales or whatever. But as a game store, we usually give 40% of what the price charting price is. Okay. As long as you're aware of that. All right, so let's take a look and see exactly what you have. Okay, well, you have one Game Boy game, you have two, looks like Game Boy Advance games, a DS, and a Super Nintendo game. So let's see what you got. This Game Boy Advance game is sealed. Unfortunately, it's not worth much. So you have Millipede and Super Breakout and Lunar Lander. Yeah, this company DSi, really the Game Boy Advance was the first Nintendo system in pretty much to start with the shovelware epidemic, where there'd be multiple games like this 3-in-1 type of thing. The Nintendo DS and Wii were the kings of shovelware, but it really started here on the Game Boy Advance. So I think brand new, you can buy this on eBay for $10. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not worth a lot. I'd give you $1. You might want to hang on to it, sell it to somebody else. Okay. The next looks like the next Game Boy Advance game you have is a similar kind of scenario. This is not sealed. It is complete though, I trust. I'll obviously double check before we continue just to make sure. But Namco put this out and it is Namco Museum. So there's 4 games it looks like on here. You have Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, and Pole Position. And Galaxian, so there's 5. It's interesting, they only show 4 on the cover here. But here you go, yep. So, off the top of my head, maybe this goes for 15. Complete. Give you a 5 for it. I mean, you don't really have a lot to offer that's worth much. I mean, you're 113 short, and right now you got $6. It's like Family Feud when you're at the final showdown and you need all those points and you keep bringing up answers or give you nothing, unfortunately. This Nintendo DS game is sealed, and that's really cool, but again, I think on eBay you can buy this sealed for 10 or 15 bucks. But you have Guitar Hero On Tour Decades. And it comes with the guitar grip, a guitar grip skin and a pick stylus, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. Sure. As you can see, it's how the stylus is on the back there. The grip goes right into the, looks like the bottom of the DS. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But sealed, I'll give you 5 for it. I mean, so before we continue, do you want to trade in the 3 games you've shown me? No? Okay. You're a great customer, but I also have to run a business here, and I can't just give you free money. You know, I'm helping you out a little bit on the special pops here, but I just can't take a loss on this kind of thing because it's a niche market and not a lot of people are looking for those games, you know. Now this one's interesting. This is an original Game Boy game. It is complete, flippable. It's a puzzle game from Taito. Yes, this was actually a pretty hard puzzle game. The first few levels are pretty simple, but it gets tough. But I want to say, complete, this might fetch $50 on eBay, so I'll give you 15 or 20. I'll give you 20 for it. How's that sound? You want to trade that in? You're under $100. You need 93. Okay. So I'll take the Flipple. And then the last game you have, now this again, I'll probably give you a little bit more for it. It's complete. If it's complete, it looks like it's in pristine condition for as old as it is. Oh, there's a little issue here on the back of the box, but for the most part, pretty damn good shape. Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. Yeah. The complete Super Mario Brothers 4-in-1 game pack. I remember when this came out, people lost their minds because not only did you get the original 3 that came out in the United States with updated graphics, mind you, but you also got the Lost Levels game that came out in Japan. And then they released one with Mario All-Stars and then Super Mario World. You know something? I just realized I should probably see if they came out with that in a box, because I don't think I have that, and I should, as a collector, see if I can get a hold of that. I know they came out with the game. There are many used copies at the game store 20 years ago, 30 years ago, really. But yeah, this game came out. You could probably find this for 70, 75 on eBay, so I'll give you 30 for it. It's a little bit more than 40%. So between Super Mario All-Stars and Flipple, you're getting 50. You're 113 short, so you're only 63 short now, which basically amounts to about 2 pops. Or, I'll make you a deal. You're 63 short, but you can put back this big pop and take the rest. Or, you can trade in these. That's not going to do much for you, actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, you got to come up with $63 somehow, or you take the big pop back, and I'll put it on hold for you if you want to come back at a later time and pick it up. Absolutely. I'll put that on hold, and I'll put it in the back. No one will touch it. Only you and I will know it's there. That sounds good. Okay. So just to recap, you're picking up the 7 pops, putting the bigger one on hold. You're keeping your Guitar Hero for the DS and Namco Museum and 3-in-1 DSi game pack. But you're trading in Super Mario All-Stars and Flipple. Okay. So with your store credit and with this new store credit and your $100 in cash or a card, cash, we're all set to go. Absolutely. I appreciate customers like you, and I appreciate you understanding that this isn't a charity. I have to run a business. Yes. So what I'll do, give me a few minutes to put everything together. I'll even give you that Funko box to put everything in so you can carry it right out to the car. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely going to get your free gift as well. Sure. I'll see you soon, right at the, yeah, you know, counter right past the arcade one-ups. See you then. Okay.